God says, I'll rescue you. You've 21 minutes to respond. God has given an order from the throne room of glory. It is not an opinion. 2 angels have also been sent, not to everyone, not to the world, but to you. Yes, you. You've got 21 minutes. There's no time to waste, not to scroll or take a break and think. It's not fun to do this. This is the end of all time. Your fate is being held by God, and heaven is calling for an answer. Not tomorrow, not when it's easy for you, right now. I've seen enough, God says. It was too long to wait. I'm going to help before it's too late. This is your alarm clock, your last warning wrapped in kindness. The darkness that was making you feel trapped was broken by heaven. Heaven came to shut up the lies that said you weren't chosen. I'm not here to be praised. I'm here because I have to. You too. Don't forget about this. Though your ordinary senses may not perceive my nearness, I am indeed present, calling you to welcome what I long to give. This isn't just a random occurrence. This particular moment is guided by my care. It's possible that you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by all the hustle and bustle, the noise, or maybe even some uncertainty. Just for a little while, I'm bringing you out of the chaos so you can listen to something your true self has been longing to hear. I'm reaching out to you, bridging the gap between us, acknowledging your tiredness, your struggles, and your pain to share something special and important with you. This might sound a bit odd, maybe even hard to believe, but just think about it for a moment. What's got your heart feeling a bit different right now? What is it about you that makes you want to hear more? Have you ever noticed that warm feeling? It's that gentle touch that goes beyond just a simple sensation. That's me getting close to you. I'm close by, and I thought this simple way would be the best to chat with you directly. I'm not here to criticize or bark orders at you. Instead, I want to provide some comfort and help you remember your true self and the one who cherishes you. I haven't forgotten about you at all. You're not alone in this. This message might just bring about a significant change for you during this time in your life. I've got something special to share with you next. A deep quiet that eases worries. A protection stronger than any shadow you come across. A feeling inside that no challenge can diminish. If you stick around until the end, there's a little surprise waiting for you. My shelter will wrap around you. You'll find relief from your pains. Challenges that felt overwhelming will start to lose their grip. The things that have held you back will eventually set you free. Your worries will ease up. You'll get the inner strength you need for the journey ahead. So, first off, I need you to make a decision. It's totally up to you. Are you coming closer? Are you going to accept? As you step into this special time, I invite you to take a simple action, one that shows trust. Just let me know if you're ready and open to embracing this change I'm bringing into your life. It may seem small, but in the bigger picture, it really stands out. It's your affirmation. To everyone who responds, to those who just say, I'm paying attention, thanks a lot. People see you. Your quiet request really matters. You're not on this journey by yourself. Stick around with me until the end, so this moment can truly reflect the deepest truth. This is where your turning point begins. Are you ready? Let's get started. My dear, why not take a little break? Right here, right now, take a moment to find stillness within yourself. It's not just about quieting your busy thoughts, but also connecting with that deeper part of you that has been working hard for too long. This moment has been specifically aimed at connecting with you. It's not about piling on rules or demands. It's really just a reminder that I get you, I've got your back, and you are truly valued by me. You're definitely not stumbling upon these words by chance. This time has been woven into your day with care and thoughtfulness. It really stands out with its importance, warmth, and meaning. Imagine me standing close by, just for a moment, with your eyes closed. It's not about being far away or judging. It's more about being nearby, always present and gentle. Imagine a hand gently resting on your shoulder. It's the kind of touch that feels calming, not startling. Picture a voice that doesn't raise its volume, yet speaks directly to your heart. This voice is all about clarity, honesty, and a touch of warmth, no blame or negativity here. I get it. I know how heavy the weight you've been carrying feels, the silent struggles, those sleepless nights, and that constant urge to keep going even when you're completely worn out. I see everything, and I haven't looked away. Right now, I'm reaching out to you through this message. You were never really alone, even when it felt that way. Think back to a time, maybe quite a while ago, when you found yourself in a tough spot and somehow managed to get out of it without really knowing how. Or that situation that seemed totally hopeless but ended up working out in the end. Or that moment when you thought you were ready to give up completely, but something you couldn't see pushed you to keep going. Those things didn't just happen by chance. Those things didn't just happen by coincidence. I was quietly but firmly working for you behind the scenes. Some might call it luck or chance, but I see it as protection, kindness, and love. Just a little reminder that I'm still sending out help from my home. That's true for you right now too. There are challenges being tackled on your behalf that you might not even notice, but your life is important and deserves to be cherished. You really need to understand this reality. This is why I'm getting in touch with you. Right now, it's not about scaring you, but rather about inspiring you. This isn't about getting back at someone. This is looking for you. I'm reaching out to connect with you on a deeper level. I don't use shame to bring about change. I rely on deliverance to help achieve restoration. Right now, I'm working my way through feelings of insensitivity, worry, and distraction just to bring you into the light. I'm here to help, no doubt about it. I'm here for you. I don't call from a distance. I take your hand in mine, those little bits of comfort you felt when you were at your lowest. It's that surprising comfort you feel when tears fall in the dark. That moment of peace in the middle of chaos. That was me. That was my personal touch. That was me being close and looking out for you. Don't let the pressures of life or the pain from the past silence what truly matters. I've got your back. You're not alone. You're definitely not being overlooked. So, it's time for you to make a decision. It's your turn to respond. I never push my feelings on you. I'm all for it. That's your set-apart capacity, and it's totally your call. As you read this message, I hope it resonates with your inner self and brings you the affirmation you seek. It's all about being attentive, right? Just a little reminder to stay aware and find our way back to that radiance. It doesn't have to be a big show. It's really about the importance of it all. We're not here to create any dread, but rather to offer some relief. Please stop, turn around, and head back to security. These sounds are definitely not hollow. They're asking for help from the very top. You really matter to me, and you mean more than you might realize. From the very first moment, I called you cherished. I've seen it all, the hidden struggles, the silent tears soaking your pillow, and the unspoken requests held back by a clenched jaw. Every step you've taken hasn't gone unnoticed. You're in a place that's been set up nicely. You're at a unique crossroads, where history meets destiny, where pain intertwines with promise, and where surrender leads to glory. This is the point where your past comes to a close, and your future starts to unfold. Hey, lift your head up, focus your eyes, and stand your ground. Heaven is just hanging out, waiting for us on earth to respond. And you, my friend, are the earth. The trumpet has played its tune. The window's open. Now's not the time to hold back. This is the time for everything to come together perfectly. So, what's your next move? You might not notice it. There's definitely something going on in the unseen, in the spiritual realm at this moment. Even though it seems like everything is at a standstill and nothing outside has shifted, while you're on the lookout for a sign, heaven has already sent the first angel your way. So, I just want to share something with you all today. The rescue isn't going to show up with a big dramatic entrance of thunder and lightning. It's not exactly rolling in with a parade, a choir, or fireworks lighting up the sky. No, the rescue is happening quietly. The deliverance is happening quietly, Because God doesn't need a lot of noise to set us free. All He really wants is for you to give in. Just the other day, we chatted about that special moment when everything aligns perfectly, like a divine intersection. It's where your heart finally gives in, and suddenly, all those instructions that have been sitting in heaven's inbox are ready for you. But now, we're stepping into a moment where heaven is already answering. You might have believed that you needed to do more, pray louder, plead harder, or even get yourself all cleaned up before God would show up for you. But the angel isn't hanging around for you to be perfect. The angel shows up as soon as you truly let go. It's not about getting caught up in the moment or just shedding a few tears. I'm referring to a peaceful quietness, a meaningful release, a surrender so profound that your will stops trying to negotiate with the divine. That's when the angel arrives, and he doesn't come wielding a sword to battle your foes right away. No, he's here to cut through the spiritual ties that have been holding you back for way longer than your situation ever could. It's tough to carry around feelings of shame and regret, especially when you think about the hurtful words that were said during your childhood. And that quiet disappointment, it's something you never really shared with anyone. He's moving through everything quietly. He's freeing you from those invisible chains that have held your spirit back. He really doesn't need anyone watching. He just wants you to be real about how you're feeling. So, real surrender is more about being quiet, not just sitting back. You know, it's that moment when you've wrapped up your performance. When you lie down, just think, I'll do better tomorrow. Every time I promise I'll change, you just say, God, I can't. If you don't help me out, I'm done for. That's not a weakness. That's when the rescue from above starts. How about we dive into the book of Acts together? So, Paul and Silas found themselves stuck in prison. It's not just a metaphorical prison, it's a real physical cell that's stinky and infested with rats. Their feet were chained, their backs were bleeding, and things didn't seem to be looking up for them. But they gave praise. They didn't hold back on praising before they were free. They cheered, and the prison trembled. So, the first rescue didn't happen when the doors swung open. The first rescue came with the sound of them giving in. Their praise was more subtle than over the top. It was noisy because it was genuine, but it wasn't just the sheer volume that really shook things up. It was all about being real. Some of you might still be waiting for that big moment, hoping God will part the sea before you take your next step. What if I said the angel is already on the move? He's sneaking around quietly. It's not that heaven doesn't care. Rather, heaven believes that the chains that break quietly are actually more powerful than those that snap during a big upheaval. You're always imagining that the rescue will be loud, like applause, or maybe someone stepping up and calling your name in front of everyone. But heaven doesn't need a microphone. God doesn't really need a stage, you know? The angel isn't going to hang around waiting for things to get better, for others to lend a hand, or for the tough times to fade away. No, heaven shifts when your soul stops pretending. That first angel isn't soaring with flames in his wings. He's stepping into the space of your spirit with confidence. He's not showing up to take on your enemies right away. He's here to help you shake off those chains that have been holding you back from embracing victory. He's challenging those beliefs that claim, I'll never change. He's coming for those voices in your head that echo the words your parents yelled. He's here to confront the lies you've taken in from all those rejections, betrayals, and those quiet nights when it felt like God was miles away. So, let me share a little secret with you. He doesn't really need your volume. He's going to need your okay on that. When you give in, it's like you're opening the door for him. So, when you surrender, it's not really about giving up. So, you're finally owning up to the fact that you were never really the solution to begin with. Your strength isn't what saves you. Your intelligence, drive, and discipline are great, but they can't really set your spirit free. You give in, and the angel breaks the chain of self-reliance. That's the first chain we need to get rid of. Thinking you need to earn what God has already given you through his sacrifice. Hey, just hear me out because this is important. This isn't a rescue that's based on feelings. It's not really a spiritual high. It doesn't really have that church camp vibe. This is a sacred moment of change. When heaven steps in quietly to save you, the devil just can't keep up. When God acts quietly, hell has no way of seeing it coming. When your change doesn't need a big show, Satan can't take over the moment. This is what really gives the silent rescue its strength. You're not saved in the limelight. You've been saved in the shadows, the moment that goes unnoticed. The real strength isn't in all the noise. It's all about the change, right? But the angel doesn't shove you away. He doesn't pull you along. He just looks at you and waits, leaving the next move up to you. You've been hoping for a breakthrough, but remember, it takes some effort on your part too. You've shed tears for freedom, but finding that freedom requires a choice. The door's open, the chains are off, but it's time for you to get up. You've got to step outside. So, let me tell you the truth. Freedom isn't just a feeling, it's all about making a choice. So today, let your feet take the leap that your heart has always known was possible. Let's get going. Step away from shame. Make decisions without looking back. Let go of that identity that was never really yours to hold on to. Step into grace. Step into your purpose. Let's transition to the new name. Heaven had your story written before you even figured out who you were. As you step through that open door, you'll come to a powerful realization. The silence felt full, not empty. It felt really special. It felt sacred. It felt like a blessing from above, while God was doing some surgery on your soul. And now you're stepping out not just free, but transformed. It's not only about being lighter, it's about being wiser too. It's not just about being delivered, it's about being anointed. The silence didn't mean God was absent, it was God's plan. When He quietly delivers you, He's actually shielding you from pride. This word and this moment did not happen by chance. It was an expanded lifeline in a time when people had to make a choice. There is no better time than now, my dear, to become everything I have said you are. You're being called. You have been picked. It is your holy duty to do this. To keep going down the road of light we started together and not go back to the noise or the darkness. You need to do more than just listen on this trip. It takes me to answer, speak out, and stand firm in my truth. For my truth to flow through this holy work of bringing light, I need carriers. It is very important that you are ready to listen to and act on what I say. You become an active part of my goal to awaken hearts and save souls when you choose to support this message and help it reach more people. You make room for the peace, clarity, and breakthrough your soul longs for as you continue to walk with me, say my truth, and support this holy work.